So this is the MSI Crosshair 16 or 17, very similar design. It is almost the same thing as the MSI Pulse 15, which we can pan down here and show you that. There's just a little bit difference in the design. So there's a few differences between the Crosshair and the Pulse. You've got the Pulse logo here and design, and the Crosshair has this design etching here. Very similar top etching, but on the back, the Crosshair does have some additional designs here, and the Pulse is just plain on the back. Another design change for the Crosshair is this heat exhaust actually has a vent pointing upwards, and MSI told me that this actually helped improve their thermal efficiency for dissipating the heat, which was very surprising to me. I was like, really? This makes a big difference? But they said it made enough of a difference that they incorporated it on the Crosshair. So very interesting to see if this becomes a new trend in gaming laptops. The big difference specs-wise between the Pulse series and the Crosshair is that the Pulse utilizes the new Ultra 9 processor, where the Crosshair uses the i7 14700HX, which is just going to have different cores and threads. And of course, the Ultra series has the new AI NPU chip as well. So if you're using AI applications, maybe the Pulse series is going to be a little bit better in that sense. Now, both the Pulse and Crosshair series use a 24-zone RGB keyboard so that you can get lots of different colors going and cool patterns without breaking the bank. So it helps reduce the cost compared to per key RGB backlighting. Now, the keyboard on this Crosshair series is a softer membrane feel, and it has a smaller number pad here. I like the functionality overall on the keyboard itself. Lots of cool functionality with the arrow keys and the FN keys. The thing about the Crosshair series and the Pulse series, though, you need to keep in mind is that this is a plastic touchpad, which is not going to feel as smooth or as nice, as premium as a glass touchpad. So both the Pulse and the Crosshair series has that plastic touchpad. So that's a downside for sure. That does help keep costs low on the Crosshair and Pulse series though, so do keep that in mind. Now the Pulse Crosshair 16 and 17 both have QHD 240Hz displays, which theoretically should be much better than the previous generation lower end, lower color gamut, lower brightness that was in 2023 MSI laptops. So good job, MSI. Hopefully you keep that trend going up in the future. We really were struggling with your laptop display quality for the previous generation, and 2024 certainly seems to be going in a much better direction. So yes, thumbs up there. That's the MSI Crosshair 16HX. Hope you enjoyed the overview. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for all of these other laptops here at CES that we're talking about from MSI and other brands. We'll see you in the next one. Brandon out.